Hello students, we are doing exercise 15.1, question number 10. What is given in the question number 10? A piggy bank contains 150 paise coins, 51 rupees coins, 22 rupees coins and 10 5 rupees coins in that piggy bank, that we can say gullak also. If it is equally likely that one of the coins will fall out when the bank is turned upside down, what is the probability that the coin will be a 50 paisa coin, or second part, will not be a 5 rupees coin? So solution for question number 10. First, again the same thing, we will write the given thing in the question. Number of 50 paisa coins. How many these are? 100. Number of 1 rupees coin. These are 50. Number of 2 rupees coins, 20. That all things are given in the question only. And number of 5 rupees coins. These are 10. These are 10. So total number of coins we will find. Total number of coins, we will add all these. 100 plus 50, 150 plus 20, 170 and 10. So 180 is there. 180 are the total number of coins. Now we will find out probability that they are asking. In the first case, what is the probability? The coin will be a 50 paisa coin. So probability of getting 50 paise coin. So again the same thing we will write. 50 paisa coin. How many total coins are there? 180 are the total possible outcomes. And 50 paisa coins, how many are there? 50 paisa coins are 100. So out of 100, there are the favorable cases. 100 upon 180. So when we simplify it, it will come 5 upon 9. So second case of this question is, what is the probability of the coin that will not be a 5 rupees coin? So probability of not a 5 rupees coin. 5 rupees coin. So what will be the probability if we will minus 10 upon 180 from 1? So what is the 10 upon 180? Because 10 are the 5 rupees coin. Number of 5 rupees coins are 10. So 10 upon 180 is the probability of finding the 5 rupees coin. If we will minus from 1, so we will not get the 5 rupees coin. So it will come 180 minus 10 upon 180. So 117 upon 180, or we can say 17 upon 18. Question number 11. Gopi buys a fish from a shop for his aquarium. The shopkeeper takes out one fish at random from a tank containing 5 male fish and 8 female fish, as you can see in the diagram also, the given image. What is the probability that the fish taken out is a male fish? Question number 11. So we will write again the things given in the question. Number of male fish. Number of male fish, how many are there? 5. Then number of female fish are 8. So total number of fishes, total number of fish in the tank, 5 plus 8 is 13. Total 13 fish are there. So the probability what we have to find out? Probability that the fish taken out is a male fish. So probability of getting a male fish. So total possible cases, because total fishes are 13 in the tank, and how many male fishes are there? 5. So out of 5 we can take out. So 5 upon 13 is the probability to take out a male fish. Next is question number 12. A game of chance getting a of spinning an arrow which comes to rest pointing at one of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See figure 15.1, 15.5, sorry, like this. And these are equally likely outcomes. What is the probability that it will point at? Four parts are there. So first part we will do probability of getting 8. First part is there, probability of getting 8. So from 1 to 8 how many numbers are there? So total 8 numbers are there, and from these 8 numbers 1 time 8 is there, so 1 upon 8 is the probability of getting 8. In the second part, probability of getting an odd number. So how many odd numbers are there? 1, then 3, then 5 and 7. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cases are there. So probability of an odd number. Probability of an odd number, again total cases 8 and 4 odd numbers are there. So we will write 4 upon 8, and after simplification we will write 1 upon 2. In the third part, probability of getting a number greater than 2. So we will find probability of getting a number that is greater than 2. So greater than 2, how many cases are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Total case is 8 and greater than 2 numbers are 6. So 6 upon 8, we will simplify 8. Simplify it, it will come 3 upon 4. So very simple question is that. Fourth part, a number less than 9. So probability of getting a number now less than 9. Probability of getting a number less than 9. So all these numbers are less than 9. So we will write down 8 are the total possible cases and all numbers are less than 9. So 8 upon 8, 1 is there. So this will be the sure event. Next we will do question number 13. In the question number 13, it's given in the question that a die is thrown once. Find the probability of getting a prime number, a number lying between 2 and 6, and an odd number. So in 13 question, solution of 13, a prime number, they are saying that a dice is thrown. So we will make the 6 faces of dice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So out of these, first part they are saying that probability of getting a prime number. So we will write a prime number. How many prime numbers are there? So 2 is the smallest prime number, then 3 is also prime number, 4 is not a prime number, 5 is also prime number, and 6 is not a prime number. So total possible cases are there 6, and out of 6, 3 prime numbers are there. So 3 upon 6 is the probability of getting a prime number. 3 upon 6 means 1 upon 2. Next part, second part, a number lying between 2 and 6. So probability of getting a number that lying between 2 and 6. So how many numbers are there those lying between 2 and 6? So these are 2 and 6. These 3 numbers, 3, 4, 5. These numbers lying between 2 and 6. So total cases are 6. Numbers lying between 2 and 6 are again 3. 3 upon 6 is 1 upon 2. Third case is probability of getting an odd number. So third part, probability of getting an odd number. probability of getting an odd number. So how many odd numbers are there? 1 is odd, 3 is odd, and 5 is odd. So total case is 6. Out of 6, 3 odd numbers are there. So 3 upon 6 is equal to 1 upon 2 is the probability of getting an odd number.